Hey guys, Parker words. Parker Pez, and I'm coming to you again with another How to Side video, and this is on Nekroz. A deck which has just come out, has been doing a lot in this format, obviously. Sort of. Yes, definitely. And it's fucking annoying. I think we can all say to each other, yes, we agree, Perry, this deck is fucking annoying. Very, very annoying. The most annoying thing is I actually had the option to make this deck. Me and my friend were actually going to go halves on a crate with each other, and we were going to split the Nekroz stuff fairly within each other, obviously. So we would have got pretty much the whole deck. My mate got one crate and pulled the whole deck, and he's got lots and lots of spares, and he's made a lot of profit. I wish I actually did it now, but I actually said to myself, no, I value my money a little bit too much right now because a lot has happened recently, so I kind of need my money. But without further ado, I figured, fuck it, let's make a side deck video, just so people kind of know how to side against this deck. But my opinions on this deck, I'm not too bothered about Trish. And it's surprising me saying that. I actually I'm not too worried about Trish because you can play around it. Obviously, if you don't have a hand, then, you know, it's not too bad. If you don't have a grave, it's not too bad. But if you don't have a field, I wouldn't do that. But when you're playing Burning Abyss, it's quite hard to obtain or to accomplish those feats. Because you'll probably be milling a scum, you'll probably be doing a lot. So you kind of just have to deal with the Trish. But obviously, Trish is not impossible to get past. The main issue I have with the deck is mainly this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this fucker. Trish, I'm not too bothered about, it's just these fuckers. These fuckers are very, very fucking annoying. All the fucking ritual spells are annoying. Trish, my friend, is only running it at 1 because he says that it can cause you to brick quite badly just because of having multiples in hand. And using 1 is really enough to make your opponent minus enough to gain advantage, and I think that is kind of true. You don't really need multiples, considering you can just add it back to your hand and you can just resummon it from the grave and stuff like that. So running multiples seems kind of irrelevant. I think he's only running 1 of each boss, and he's running 2 Valkyries with 1 Gungnir with obviously the 3 of each of the others. But I thought, okay, I need to think about this, so I made a side deck video. Sorry, I've been rambling on for 2 minutes. I'll now get on with it. So the rules of this are, pretty much I get 15 cards, 1 of each of that card, no multiples, which can help side, depending on budget. So let's go on with the awesome stuff. So 1 Vanity's Fiend, obviously because this deck special summons, but the only problem with that is that Vanity's Fiend, and the same with Majesty's Fiend, is very susceptible to Book of Eclipse, Regeki, and so on and so forth. And obviously I am siding the Majesty's Fiend because it can be okay. It can stop, if you can get that out first turn, it can stall them out enough. It's 24, so they cannot be over it with Unicorn. And it will stop them using the Bryo effect and the Colossus effect, so they're kind of stuck there. Obviously, if they do have the Trish, they can just summon the Trish and P over it, or if they have the Valkyries, they can do the exact same. But it's just the theory. It can work. But then you have the Spell Canceller. Spell Canceller is alright. It's, in my opinion, I think it's a lot better. If you can get this out, you can pretty much, in my opinion, assure yourself a pretty easy game. It's 1800, but it's level 5, so it does require tribute, so the only people that will probably be running this is Burning Abyss. As long as this card remains face up on the field, spell cards cannot be activated. The effects of all spell cards are also negated. So, yeah. No, not happening. And the Nekroz deck is literally just all spells. So if you get this out in the first turn, the Nekroz player will be like, oh, okay. So yeah, 1 Thunder King Rayo. This is very meh at the end of the day. I was looking at a couple of side videos and things like that, and I saw people saying this. I'm going to say put this in if you're a budget player. I'm not going to tell you that this is going to be amazing against a deck. It will stall them out maybe if they only have Bryo and Colossus in hand. But if they can summon these guys, you're kind of fucked, because it's not an inherent summon, so you can't negate it. So if they can summon a B over, or even if they just drew the Unicorn with this, they can just summon that and be like, oh yeah, attack, Bryonak, Colossus, cool, I'm set, go. John Locke, this was used in the Dragon Ruler format. It's not bad, but it's not amazing because you react to them adding a card to from their deck to the hand. It could be better, but again, it's all about the budget. So if you need something just to help you out, this could also help. Effect Veiler, I guess this is just purely for Trish. If you're that worried about it, then side it. Book of Eclipse. This is because of the Jin. Where are you? This fucker. Nekroz players will try and use this on you a lot because it stops special summons, which makes it very, very annoying. So Book of Eclipse can just flip it all face down, but when you Book of Eclipse, make sure you can get over the field, otherwise you are fucked. Then you have Regeki, another out to that. Defissure can also be an out to that, but also it just locks them all down. They cannot get any of their effects from the hand, so yeah. Shed Ride. A Nekroz player, when you chain this to maybe a Briar or a Colossus, they will probably just stop after that, so it's really just a 1-for-1. But at least it stalls the player out for a turn, but they will most likely summon, just so they have some field presence. Mind Crush, purely because of the fact of they are obviously adding a lot of cards in the hand. You can probably guess that there are multiples of certain rituals, so you can't put them to the grave. So yeah, but it's very lackluster because they do have graveyard effects. That's the thing. Mistake is an obvious one. I'm not citing this because I'm running Burning Abyss, so I like my Scarms. Obviously I can play around it, but sorry guys for yawning. Oh my god. But yeah, Mistake is okay. Macro, the same logic as Defissure. To be honest, you shouldn't really have to side these. If you can run these in your deck comfortably, then you should be maining these. But still, oh look, it's the Barco Pez logo with a troll face. DD Dynamite. Then you got the Breakthrough Skill. Again, it's really about if you're too worried about Trish. Also, Breakthrough Skill is very good for Unicorn. If you do rely on your extra deck monsters, Breakthrough Skill may be able to just give you a nice little edge against the deck. You may want to go Black Rose and block their field, but you can't because of a Unicorn, so you can activate the effect. It will obviously negate it, or when you activate the effect, you can chain Breakthrough Skill onto that, so blah 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 happens. But then obviously you had the Vanity's Emptiness, and Vanity's Emptiness with Majesty's Fiend is quite powerful against this deck because they can't really do too much. But again, it's very susceptible to spells. So anyway, that's it guys. Please leave a comment saying which deck you would actually like me to do next. I'm sorry I never did Burning Abyss or Cleese or not Cliffort, so what the fuck am I on about? Or Shadows. I was kind of really busy that format. As you can tell, I didn't have enough time for the channel. But yeah, please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe. And also, if I have missed any good side cards, let me know. And I'll get back to you with another how to side. If anyone says Dark Hole, it's the same logic as Regeki. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and please subscribe, and I'll get back to some more videos.